आज हमारा मदुरई में दूसरा दिन है. Today is our second day in Madurai. As per the original plan, we were supposed to be exploring the Madurai city today. The plan changed. They say, right, that change is only constant, and hence we decided to head towards Kodaikanal, which is called the Princess of Hill Stations. The mini bus that you see is the bus that we are taking, and the charges per head is rupees 500. The booking was done from the Hotel Bhupati Lodge that we were staying here. The bus is supposed to start at 8 am and by 7 pm we are supposed to be back. As our train back to Bangalore was only in the night at around 11 pm, we decided it's not a bad deal to roam around Kodaikanal today. Since Madurai is only a night journey for us, we will explore Madurai some other day, we thought. Let me now get inside the bus and we will start the journey. नाश्ता के लिए हम अभी For breakfast we have stopped near Batlakundu and it's around 10 am now. Immediately after the breakfast we will head towards Kodaikanal. So this is our first point of sightseeing. It is the Talaya Falls and locals call it even as Dum Dum Falls. It is 975 feet tall and it is the highest waterfall in Tamil Nadu. From faraway places you can see Talaya Falls as a thin silver strip of water free falling with the lush green mountains and dark rocks making for a scenic backdrop. This is the view of the place from where we are seeing this. You know, this mesmerizing waterfall can be spotted across the entire valley. We now move to the next spot. Our second spot, the Silver Cascade Falls, formed as a result of the overflowing of the famous man-made Kodaikanal Lake, which is on the top, and we will see that as we go up the hill. It is indeed a stunning sight of water thrashing down from 180 feet right into the ground below, and mesmerizing one, and all with its sheer strength and beauty. Some say the name behind the Silver Cascade is due to the color of the water that looks like a silver color from far off, and there was nothing to disagree on this aspect at least. Our friends are here. I believe this waterfall you will see here 365 days and it doesn't dry up. Quite a famous tourist spot here, looking at the number of cars that have stopped and people getting down to take photos and selfies. मजे की बात ये है, the fun part of this trip is as we are going up the mountain, the chillness in the air is only increasing. On the contrary, yesterday in Madurai, it was extremely hot, literally to burn your skin. I am actually envying the people of Madurai that whenever they want to take a quick break, they can always quickly come down from the hot oven to the cool freezer here. We now move to the next spot. This is our third point of sightseeing. It is actually a museum, but look at the mist or the cloud that you are seeing. It is now around 1:15 p.m. Imagine at the peak of the afternoon you are getting to enjoy this fog or mist, whatever you say. No surprise why Kodaikanal is called the Princess of Hill Station. See, this is the way to that museum. I honestly didn't feel like getting into the museum, especially with the beautiful greenery around and the chill weather which we are actually enjoying it. This is the closer view of the museum. Many of them are interested in taking photos rather than getting inside the museum like us. The entry ticket to the museum is rupees 30. Just next to the museum is the Sacred Hearts College. What an amazing view. I wish I had studied in such a beautiful place. See the cloud or the mist on the top of the tree? Actually, this is the cloud. Maybe as we go up higher up the hills, we may be even able to touch these clouds. This is another viewpoint. Just look at the beautiful view, and I'm not getting words to describe at the moment. The bus driver was saying that this place is one of the most preferred shooting scenes in many of the movies. I will have to agree with him over here for sure, as I myself wanted to admire this view for some more time. It's indeed very beautiful. I must go, as this is the only disadvantage, especially if you are not in your own vehicle. But nevertheless, the journey must go on. मेरे बिल्कुल पीछे आप देख रहे हैं कि ये कोडाईकनाल का लेक है. Right behind me is what you are seeing is the Kodai Lake. There is also a park around. These are the only two spots here. As I said earlier, the higher we go up the mountain, the coolness in the air is only increasing. The weather is just beautiful and you will certainly enjoy it. In fact, I am now getting more jealous of the people from Madurai. The reason is that it's just hardly 120 km from Madurai, and whenever they want, they can quickly come over to this beautiful place, relax and go back the same day. Indeed, a very nice picnic spot for them. Again, have a look at the weather. Just a few minutes back, you saw bright sunlight and now you are seeing the fog. I'll call this as nature's time lapse. Within a few minutes, I see clear sky, fog or a mist, and then drizzle. And suddenly the entire thing gets covered up in these thick clouds or mist, whatever you call. All this change in the weather has happened within a span of just 20 minutes. See the little drizzle. Kodaikanal is at an altitude of 7,415 feet. Visibility must be hardly around 50 feet. I'll call this as Kudrat ke Karishme. You will certainly enjoy this weather. So this was our Kodaikanal journey. You can also imagine that within a span of less than 1 hour, how we have seen the weather changing. Don't miss this place for sure. I have heard that during the December the temperature drops to even 2 or 3 degrees. I don't know how true is that, but I didn't get a chance to verify this fact. Now suddenly you see the fog is clearing up and the visibility is increasing. I can see at least now more than 150 feet now. There are a lot of cycles here, and what caught my attention was this double ride cycles. You can take these cycles on a rent for 30 minutes, for which they charge you rupees 100. We decided to take one, and here is that beautiful ride. पे काफ़ी cottage industries है जहाँ पे there are many cottage industries here, and you can find a lot of essential oils like wintergreen oil, eucalyptus, citridora, lemongrass, and certainly a lot of chocolates you will find. The shops behind me typically sell all these. This is the video that I captured when I was returning back. Just enjoy this beautiful evening and then you can decide when you want to visit the place. If you have found this journey with me interesting, then I will not ask you to subscribe to my channel. But please do share the link with others so that they too can find this information useful. Thank you. This is Rakesh Jain for you.